things are definitely getting wet in the Aquaman world and the DCEU, and it's looking promising. So today, the EW or Entertainment Weekly just released a bunch of photos from the Aquaman movie, and it is phenomenal. They're badass, and I'm so excited for this trailer to come out. Come on, James Wan, finish up your CGI. I want to see this already. All right. So for this video, I want to just go talk about these photos. Point out some things that I saw. Try to break it down as much as I can and try to make some sense of what's going on in the scene and all that. But if you guys find something that I did not find, definitely let me know in the comments below. That would definitely help me, and I'm sure your peers, and we could all just nerd out together. Sheesh. All right, so let's start off first with this Aquaman and Mera photo. So there's been a lot of comparisons with this movie and Indiana Jones, and for this photo I definitely can see that, like their whole outfit, and they're holding, and how they're like holding up a map, and like the color scheme with both Aquaman and Mera, and it looks like they're definitely on a mission. They're definitely trying to look for something. And I'm curious to know what that particular thing is, what the hell is on that map, and why does Aquaman have to, seek out Mera for help? So that's a question that I have, and for this particular photo, it looks like Mera has all the answers, and so, Aquaman is definitely staring at her, and is just really focused and looks kind of intrigued as well. Hopefully this is where they build their romance, them bonding together, which we'll probably see in the movie. And I'm not really feeling the bright red hair with Mera. I understand she has red hair in the comics, but come on, this looks like a freaking wig. It just does. Like, how does your hair become that red under the water, mind you, right? Typically redhead. I don't think redheads like hair is that red. I just too red. Come on, it's not real. It's not realistic. Unless she went on the surface and went to a salon and just kind of dyed her hair even more red. All right, I'm spending too much time on her hair. Okay. All right, this is a really badass photo. I love this photo so much. I never knew how much of a badass you can look with water blasting right behind you. It looks so cool. Also love that scene in Justice League where Aquaman is about to jump into the water and then the wave just hits him. So cool. It's so freaking tight, man. Jason Momoa, you bastard, you're making everything look cool. I'm sure if that was me, it would look horrible. But yeah, this particular photo looks like it's taking place in the same scene from the initial photo we saw months ago. Looks like the very first look of Aquaman. It was him in a submarine versus looks like he's fighting against Black Manta. So this is most likely in the same scene. It looks like Arthur Curry is probably escaping at this point, and maybe that fight scene that they had with Black Manta, maybe it caused a hole in the submarine, and Aquaman is about to jump in the hole or escaping. But either way, looks cool. I dig it. All right, next one. All right, so we got Nicole Kidman. Hello. So Nicole Kidman is going to be in this movie. She's going to be playing Aquaman's mother, Queen Atlanna, and I love this photo because it's a flashback of her and Aquaman's father, Thomas Curry. And as you can see, she's holding Arthur Curry. It looks like she is, about to hand him over to his father, and I'm assuming they just had like an intimate conversation, and it looks like she does not want to say bye to her son. And this is a very sad moment for her. You could tell by her eyes, her facial expressions, and like it's a sunset, right? It's a very intimate scene. The sun's going down the right of the water. You got Nicole Kidman, the hair's blowing in her face, and man, so sad. But fun fact, actually, so Arthur Curry's father is actually played by a guy named Tamora Morrison, who was in the Star Wars prequels And he played as Abin Sur in the Green Lantern movie with Ryan Reynolds. Wow, that just went full circle all the way back to DC. I just hope that this movie doesn't have that same stink as Green Lantern did. So hopefully he's not the bad luck charm, uh, and hopefully this movie is a lot better than Green Lantern. So uh, I love this because I love it when when directors get old actors to play in like a same franchise of a film. I love that. But yeah, fun fact, I didn't know that until I made this video. This next photo is an awesome photo. It's probably my favorite photo out of everything that's just been released today. This is a behind the scenes photo of James Wan directing um, Mera, Aquaman, and that's Vulko. That's Willem Dafoe's character, and it looks like, as if you could tell, it looks like Aquaman and Mera came to Vulko for some answers, right? Looks like they're partnering up, trying to maybe get the map that Vulko has on the table. Looks like Vulko's trying to direct them where to go. I would assume this is before the first photo that we looked at, and this is like the start of their venture on to go back to the land. And as you can tell, you know, Aquaman and Mera, they're not like an intimate couple yet. They're not boyfriend and girlfriend. They're not husband and wife yet. They're still partners, or they're old friends that have reunited to for a common goal, basically. As you could tell, like she's kind of giving him the same look he gave her in that first photo, right? Looks like this time Aquaman is being the leader of the couple, of the group. This is probably where his specialty comes in, bargaining, or getting some answers. Maybe he's really good at that because maybe he fought a lot of bad guys on land, and he's just really good at aggressive conversation. And so this is where their partnership comes in. And if you look at the space between Mera and Aquaman, they're not that close yet. They're not, the space between them isn't close. I think if they were together, she would either be right next to him, like literally right next to him, or like a little bit behind him, so she can let him talk. But the fact that there's a little space between them, and she's looking at him for kind of like she's probably just looking at him and just watching him work, right? Playing that Aquaman, the son of Atlantis role. But yeah, I love this photo. It's especially Volko. Look at his suit. First of all, look at his suit. So Volko is, he's part of the Atlantean army. It looks like he could be wearing their uniform. It looks like a black suit. I love that. It's kind of like ninja-esque. And he's rocking a man bun, just casually rocking a man bun. Um, a lot of people, the internet is kind of goofy, kind of making fun of the man bun or their hair. But it's kind of practical if you think about it. You got to swim through the water fast. So if your hair is flying everywhere, I would assume that would pull you back. So it's kind of like a swimming cap, a swim cap. So if you man bun your hair and it's like really tight, you would just speed through the water. So I would assume that's the reason why his hair is like that. But I love that look. I can't wait to see what it actually looks like on full screen. And I also love what the background. It looks like they're in like a old ship. I love how this looks very Pirates of the Caribbean, and the ship is broken. You got the gold coins on the table. You got that old map right there. It's very old, very vintage, very black, and I love it. And it looks like Volko is giving him some answers. Like Volko is that answer man, and then he's helping them out. I love it. And you could tell by Arthur Curry's face, he's not pissed. He just looks like he's genuinely looking for some answers. I love it. Freaking Jason Momoa always looking like a badass. All right, So his next photo is with Orm. All right, so we finally got our first look at Orm, Patrick Wilson playing Orm, and as you can tell, both of them are, both Arthur Curry and Orm are in their battle suits. So Arthur Curry is wearing his new suit that we broke down in our previous video. So Aquaman has a new suit in this movie, and it looks like it's like I said in the previous video. It looks like it's made out of like fish material, like I forgot what I said. It was like fish scales, or not fish scales, like shellfish. But Orm, it's definitely made out of other material, and it looks like he's wearing his infamous helmet in this one, the General Orm. His infamous helmet. It looks like it's made out. It looks like it's like kind of looks like a fish, like made out of fish skin or some type of fin. I wish they released a like an official photo of Orm. That would be so cool. I want to see him. What he like? I want to see what he looks like. But yeah, as you can tell, Patrick Wilson again. He's rocking the man bun. Looks like a wig. I don't think Patrick Wilson's hair was that long when they shot this. This one looks super wigged out. Um, I'm not sure what the hell the things on the sides are. Like, not sure if that's lava or if that's like just light or what. I would. It's this scene kind of looks underwater. I would think it is. I would kind of bet my money on it. I think Arthur Curry's hair is somewhat floaty. His ponytail is kind of floating, right? If they were, oh, if they were on land, that hair would just like kind of just fall down. But it is kind of floaty. But if this is underwater, this looks pretty good. All right, and this scene probably is during a very intense scene. They probably just got done talking smack to each other. So, all right. For the last one is Black Manta. All right, so we got our first look at Black Manta, Black Manta's helmet specifically, and it looks tight. So they definitely kept the comic book version of Black Manta, and we did see in the first very initial photo of Aquaman fighting Black Manta, he was definitely rocking the black suit, and this confirms that he's rocking the black suit and the silver helmet with the red eyes, and I love that. I love the Black Manta's look. I love how it looks like a football head with eyes. And it looks awesome, man. Like, I really hope Black Manta's helmet shoots out beams like in the comics or in the cartoon. That would be really tight. As you can tell, Black Manta's character, he looks very intrigued, or it looks like he just finished developing the suit. So it looks like he's definitely in his laboratory. I would think his laboratory is in the submarine that he fought Aquaman. I bet you anything. I bet you. Put my money on that. But it kind of, the laboratory kind of looks like Star Labs. It kind of does. I was kind of looking at it. So it has like that red and grayish or silverish tone to it in the back. But I would still think it's in the submarine. One thing I was looking at is trying to figure out what the hell is on that is, if you look in the back of Black Manta, there's like a laptop on there, and the screen is open. I'm not quite sure what that screen is. It could be a map or it could not be a map. But if you guys could blow that up, maybe give us some thoughts on what you think that is. Definitely let me know in the comments below, because I would definitely want to know. But I'm pretty sure it's a map though. But fingers crossed it's something else, right? I love finding these Easter eggs. But yeah, this is great. I love Black Manta. Black Manta is basically the Joker to Aquaman. And with these photo releases, James Wan also gave like a quote on what Black Manta's part is in the movie, and he pretty much said this. So he said he's part mercenary, but full-time pirate who's in a suit will look like some crazy alien from outer space. Black Manta is a really interesting character who is somehow factored into the story, but our main story is about Jason, Aquaman, and Patrick, Orm. That is so cool. I love how they're bringing these two villains together to fight Aquaman, and it's not just like one villain and one protagonist. It's two villains that that are very popular in the Aquaman lore, and they're putting in the first movie. James Wan is definitely not holding back. This movie looks phenomenal. It looks great. I'm so excited for the trailer to come out. Come on, put it out already. All right. So let me know, what do you guys think about all these photos? What was your favorite photo? What did you find that I did not find? Definitely let me know in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you guys again. Bye.